What's up? My name's Xavier. Welcome to my new video. I took a flight down to Orlando to visit Universal's newest theme park, Epic Universe. Home of princesses and plumbers, 1920s wizarding Paris filled with fantastic beasts, and the Isle of Berk where Vikings live in harmony with dragons. But during my trip, I spent almost all my time exploring my new favorite theme park land, Dark Universe. Greeted with the famous Henry Frankenstein quote as you walk through the portal and get transported into a classic Universal Monster world. Hidden somewhere in Europe is a town where most humans live at the bottom of the food chain. Welcome to Darkmoor.
Welcome to the abandoned land. Come on in, child, take my hand. Here there's no work or play, only one bill to pay. There's just 5 words to say as you go down, down, down. You're gonna burn in hell.
Signs give travelers directions to neighboring towns, including Visseria, once home to the Frankenstein family and the Wolfman. In Darkmoor, Maleva and her guide of mystics watch closely. She only needs your hand to know whether you carry the mark of the wolf and the curse that comes with it. In the center of the town is the Lionhead Inn, frequented by the Invisible Man. Or is it? Since you can't see him. Next door is the Dr. Jekyll Apothecary, although it seems to be under new management with Mr. Hyde. Inside, the sounds of a brutal transformation echo through the walls. In the fleeting moments of clarity, Dr. Jekyll directs you to the Burning Blade Tavern, home to the Hounds, a monster hunting group seen walking throughout the land. The Burning Blade Tavern proudly displays the head of fallen monsters along the walls, trophies of human triumph, or warnings of what still haunts Darkmoor. The town is far from safe. The monsters still test its borders, and if you hear the bell toll, it means one thing: get the hell out.
You're gonna burn in hell. Don't you think no evil?
You may be wondering how humans became the hunted. For the answer, we have to look back at the War of Darkmoor, when humanity stood against monsters led by the Vampire Council and lost. In the catacombs of Darkmoor, Das Steakhouse is run by the vampires and their familiars, serving humans only to prep them to be feasted on by vampires. Above the restaurant, a spiked well used to drain blood from the human and feed the vampires that dwell below. Etched into the base in Latin reads, "Never forget, you exist by our will alone." A message from the vampires to the humans. But how do we get to this point? The first displays a grand portrait of the War of Darkmoor, where werewolves, vampires, and other monsters fought side by side against humanity. After victory, the monsters returned to Count Dracula's fortress, an isolated stronghold surrounded by an ocean of lava. Dracula and the rest of the Vampire Council wasted no time crowning themselves the rulers of Darkmoor and reducing humanity to livestock. The vampires ruled Darkmoor with an iron fist. That was until Henry Frankenstein negotiated with the Bride of Dracula. It seems the council all agreed to the peace deal. All except for one. Dracula was mad as hell when he discovered the secret treaty. He drove a stake through his own wife's heart and mounted her body onto the wall. She may have been the first member of the council to be staked, but she damn sure wasn't the last. The restaurant no longer belongs to Dracula, though. His reign ended when Victoria Frankenstein captured him in a move to redeem the Frankenstein name. He was taken from the catacombs and sealed inside the Frankenstein Manor. Victoria opens the doors of her home to the residents of Darkmoor, revealing her most recent triumph, Count Dracula, now under her control. To the people of Europe, Henry Frankenstein was no different from the thing he created, a monster. Throughout the first rooms in the manor, you can see Henry's charts and notes used to create his monster. In 2020, Victoria resurrected the manor itself, driven to redeem the name of her great-great-grandfather. Though questions remain if she is truly a descendant of the Doctor, no one can deny her genius. Inside Henry's diary, she found his final wish to be buried alongside his greatest creation, letting her know exactly where to start her research. By 2022, Victoria had managed to capture many monsters, including the Wolfman, Gillman, and the Brides of Dracula, all alive. Though all the monsters came back to the manor alive, the same can't be said for the monster hunters themselves. Inside, Igor shows us his catacomb navigation device to show us all the monsters in containment. Victoria brings us to her lab, revealing her latest creation, insisting he's a friend, not a monster. But Dracula breaks loose, and in the chaos, Victoria and her creation help us escape. Thank you for joining me as we explored the world of Darkmoor. There's nothing I love more than an experience with this level of world building and lore woven into every corner. I'll see y'all next time.